Kenyan. So what happened? A committee called NADCO was constituted. And that NADCO was chaired by the majority leader, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, and the leader of the Wiper Party, who was my leader, also in Azimio, Mr. Speaker, co-chaired with him. And they sat in Bomas of Kenya, I think, for 60 or 90 days. Even that was a parliamentary process, because the secretarial services was being provided by the Parliamentary Service Commission. Mr. Speaker, the NADCO committee came up with a report that was presented to this House, accompanied by bills, amendments to the Elections Act and amendments to the Political Parties Act, Mr. Speaker. And I remember we were told, this is a bipartisan arrangement, we should not amend anything. We should pass the report plus the amendments to the bills as has been presented, Mr. Speaker. And we obliged. After that, the constitution of the panel kicked in, Mr. Speaker, and we got representative as per the amendment that we did to the Act, Mr. Speaker. 2 members from the minority side, 2 members from the majority side, 2 members from the religious society, 1 member from Law Society of Kenya, 1 member from non-parliamentary parties through the Political Parties Liaisons Committee, and 1 member from ISPAC, Mr. Speaker. We had a panel of 9 people, Mr. Speaker. And all of us have representations there. Actually, as the leader of minority here, I can say that we had a problem with the representative from Wiper because, Mr. Speaker, we felt shortchanged. She went to court, I supported her. She went to the High Court, we went to the Court of Appeal, and that delayed the process for 1.5 years, Mr. Speaker. And we were very patient with that process, Mr. Speaker, because I wanted to make sure that Madam Koki Muli, because as Azimio, we agreed that 1 member will come from ODM and the other member will come from Wiper. That's what our internal agreement was. So I had to stick to that agreement, Mr. Speaker, and make sure, because in the election at the Parliamentary Liaison Committee, there was a guy called Muli who said he has been elected by political parties. But I stood firm. I said, no, as Azimio, our representative is Adam Solo from ODM and Koki Muli from Wiper, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, when I hear now other political parties coming up and saying this is a partisan process, if we cannot agree on an independent panel, Mr. Speaker, then let every community or every county or every political party produce their own IEBC then, so that Kenyans can have different elections. Wewe chagua yako, mimi nichague yangu. Mr. Speaker, let us have faith in processes that have been initiated in good faith. And I have told you this process began all the way from NADCO. Before NADCO, there was a panel that sat, even used public resources, Mr. Speaker, at county or through parliament. But later we agreed that let's disband that panel.
We used 131 million, and you threw it out.
I'm told Parliament spent 131 million shillings on that panel, Mr. Speaker. And they were thrown out because we demanded as Azimio that we have no faith. Now, if we do not have faith in that one, we don't have faith in this one, we can only have faith in God only then. There is no other thing that we'll have faith in. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge Kenyans, and I want to urge my leaders, that let us have faith. These IEBC commissioners, Mr. Speaker, might not produce a president. I can tell you, we have seen it before. Presidents are produced by God. Just pray to God. That is the anointing person, Mr. Speaker. I might even put my own brother as the chairman of IEBC, Mr. Speaker, and I end up becoming the loser. I'm telling you, Mr. Speaker. It is God who provides it. We have come to terms with that, Mr. Speaker. For us who have been trying all the time and going like this, like that, now we have resorted to God, the Almighty. We have said this. Now, from henceforth, we are going to pray to God to give us something, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, I want to request the Deputy Majority Leader to second the motion. Let us have faith. Let us be people of faith, Mr. Speaker, and all will be well. Don't be bothered about who becomes the chair. We want Kenyans who are credible, who are people who will stand for the rights of Kenyans. Those are the people. And let's give this panel, because you've seen they have all shades of people. Political parties are represented, religious organizations are represented, professional bodies like ISPAC, LSK are represented. Let's give them time before we bastardize a product that we don't know what is going to be. With those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I request the majority deputy to second.
Owen.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I stand to second the motion that we extend the time for the recruitment of persons for appointment as chairperson and member of the IEBC, as moved by the Honourable Junet Mohamed. Honourable Speaker, the panel that is doing this process requires more time. Out of abundance of caution, Honourable Speaker, I think as Parliament and as National Assembly, we need to support this process by ensuring that we give them maximum time enough for them to be able to conclude the process in a much better way so that this country is happy with the product that they produce. Honourable Speaker, if we constrain them on time and push them to finish the work, we may not have a good product, or they may be constrained in such a way that they may not be efficient in the work that they are doing. But to ensure that IEBC selection panel is efficient and does its work without constraint, then it is important that we accord them the 14 days that we have in the motion to be able to finish the work as intended, Honourable Speaker. So, Honourable Speaker, I want to urge members, the IEBC selection panel work is very important. It is in the heart of the nation, the coming election. The coming election is an important election. It must be done by a commission that has been properly selected by the selection committee, Honourable Speaker. We have seen the interviews. It's rigorous. There are many Kenyans, and we would like every Kenyan to be given a fair opportunity to be properly interviewed and vetted without them being hurried through the process. And therefore, Honourable Speaker, just like the minority leader has said, Honourable Junet, it is important that as Kenyans give this election panel an opportunity to ensure they do a thorough job. Without many words, Honourable Speaker, I second this motion and request the members, because this is a procedural motion, just like any other procedural motion, Honourable Speaker, I request that we vote to pass the 14 days required, and because it is also provided that it is provided in the statute that it is okay to extend. It is okay to give them an extension if so requested. I think we're not breaking the law. We are within the law, and therefore request members to pass this procedural motion without much debate and without much ado, so that we move forward as a nation. I thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I second.
Order, Honourable Kiamba. You know the rules of the House. I have not even proposed the question. So what is out of order? Honourable members, I now propose the question at order number 10, which is that aware that via the Gazette notices number 1901 and 2643, dated 14th February 2023 and 1st March 2023 respectively, His Excellency the President declared 1 vacancy for the position of the Chairperson of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, and 6 vacancies for the position of member of the IEBC. Further aware that the Gazette Notice number 715 of 27th January 2025, His Excellency the President appointed members of the selection panel for the recruitment of nominees for appointment as the chairperson and members of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, noting that upon its appointment, the selection panel commenced the recruitment process and long-listed all applicants and subsequently shortlisted qualified applicants for the positions of chairperson and member of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, further noting that paragraph 6.1 of the first schedule to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Act Cap 7C provides that the selection panel shall finalize the recruitment exercise within 90 days of its appointment.